Hey guys, so today's video, today's topic is gonna be a line out. So I got a job like that. The drawing's pretty bad, but you can see there's a bunch of off-center milling. And the final part looks like this. So I'm gonna do one more operation to face it and throw in a chamfer in there. But this is off center, drill, tap, and spot fix for center. So how we got to it? So let's talk about this. So as always, you're gonna have your starting unit facing. So we already know where we start. So this material was actually inch and 125,000. So starting a little bit higher, then now returning for outside. Then this is our drilling XC. So 0.5S. So this is a 1/2 inch spot face. Obviously, I'm not going all the way in. I don't need 1/2 inch since this is a M8 thread. The diameter is 314, so I'm looking somewhere for the chamfer to be about 320, a little bit higher. And I got that at 140,000 depth. Now we have a 270 drill, so it calls for a 6.8 millimeter drill, which is a 267,710. So let's call it 270. So we're going a little bit higher. Now, since this drill is going pretty deep, for diameter, it's going almost close to 4 times its dimension. As you see, we're actually doing packing number 2 and 135,000 depth. So every 135,000 is going to come out and it goes back in. And now at this one, this is going to be tapping. So for the first time, I did the tapping. I've done tapping in a live tool holder before, except we're going 1 inch deep. So like I said, it's pretty deep too. So at this point, in a pre-diameter, I went with pack 2. Okay, and we are going 1 inch. But remember, it's usually the tapping starts about 70,000 in. So I did want it for it to go about twice, so it goes 600 first time. It pulls out. It's actually going 530,000 because of the 70,000 before face it starts, and then it goes to 1 inch and 49,000. So whatever you program on a tap, if you have 1 inch, you can add that pitch to it. So it will go 1 inch and 49,000, 2 tenths and 1 microtenths. So this is for the compensation for the tap. So if your hole is 1 inch deep, you better back it out by at least a little bit, just so you have enough room that she's gonna go in further. All of them, as you see on R, because this part is off the center. It was actually off the center. By 73,000, so you can see it's on R 73, 73, 73, so it's 73,000 off the center, and 90 degrees on a C, because later it's gonna be there's gonna be some flats there are gonna be at 0 angle, 0 and 180. Now our line out, so this is gonna be an XC. You can put whatever you want to remove. This is doing 1 roughing and one finish cut. It's a fairly small piece, so with a 1/2 inch mill, it has no problem holding everything. So these are your stocks, how much material removing, your finishings and such. The approach, this is going to be automatic type of a cut, so clockwise. Same thing, depth and width of the cut. These are a little bit irrelevant at this point. And the circle. So we're going Shift Z. This is going to be 330,000. this is gonna be at exactly at 63,000, as you see, off center. This whole circle, 62,000. Okay, and then this is gonna be your C and Y. So this is gonna be 90,000, just like here, just like here. So all of them are gonna be at 90,000. Okay, and then your R, so it's 192,000, 192.5. So if you add, so I've actually made it a little bit smaller because she was giving me a little bit bigger diameter. So two ways to do that is you can tell her that your end mill is larger, so she will make the part smaller, or you can just subtract. So let's say, you know, if you're 5,000 too big, then just go 5,000 smaller, or you can do half a diameter, and you will get that correct size. So your line out, pretty much that's how you program. So you do have option for square, circle, or arbitrary, so you can do any shapes you want. So the circle, like I said, it's one simple line. Let me get that part again. One simple line. It's off the center. You can do it if it will be in the center, this will be a 0. If this would be 150,000, you just mark it as 150, and you see the part. It looks actually pretty cool, nice finish. And then after that, I do, because this part is being cut off, and it was kind of actually hitting that flat pretty hard. So what I did, I went with a groove. I went, these flats are at 500, 8,000. Okay, so I went down to 490, so a little bit below. Then I do 2 pockets. Okay, so my shift R 254, so that means the diameter is gonna be at 508. Starting on my Z, it's gonna be 1 inch and 345. Start on the Y below half an inch, then go to 1 inch 745, and then go up half an inch. And this was a 0 position degree, and this is 180. So like you see, 0, 180, and this is gonna be a 90 degrees to the flat. And then second groove, and this is a cutoff. It's almost cut off, so I left 100,000, so it's enough for me to just grab it, break it, and it pops up. So yeah, so this is how you do. This is one of the ways you can use a line out as a circle on a Mazak. So here's some tapping, drilling, and this is going to be a drill for chamfer. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and see you next time.